Okay, with you, sir. I'll do it. Yes. Okay. How are you? To serve as our sailing master. Just to open it. They don't open it. Yes, sir. Please, others, please. Please. Good morning, sir. So nice meeting you. Very, very happy afternoon. So, please, sir. Please come on, sir. Good morning, Captain. Good night, meet you. Very happy, very happy. I'm very
Berarti sudah ini dia, ini ada pesan.
Thank you, sir.
I request the devotees to be seated on the dais. To all, mobiles on the electron silence. Good morning to all of you. I am Reshma from AMET City College, MC for this event. I would like to extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you. First and foremost, I would like to thank everyone in this venue for allocating time from the busy schedule to attend this function. So from the bottom of my heart and those who are involved in organizing this function, thank you very much. We start this program by Tamil. I request respected dignitaries and all to rise for Tamil. We are about to commence our event by lighting the lamp of knowledge and wisdom. This is a symbolic moment that signifies the dispelling of darkness and lighting of thought and enlightenment. I request the dignitaries to light the lamp. I would like to invite Captain I.D.S. Ramakrishna, Principal of AMET City College, to welcome the guests.
Good morning to all of you. It's a great honor and pleasure to welcome you all on my behalf and on behalf of the faculty and staff on the occasion of the inauguration of the new campus of AMET City College. Thank you for joining us this morning. Your presence here is an expression of your interest in sharing the joy with the AMET management and your interest in the foresee courses of the Merchant Navy. A few seconds about the institution. AMET City College was inaugurated on 6th of February 2019 near Tirumangala Metro in Nagar with 7 PG approved courses. Today we are approved for 15 courses for which we thank local MMD and Director General of Shipping. We felt the need for the larger space to offer even more courses for the seafarers. This premises is 60,000 square feet spread over in 18 classrooms and 2 floors. We plan to obtain DG approvals for another 20 courses in the next year. I welcome our Chief Guest, Captain Shankar Shukla, Managing Director, Bharat Shipyard Management Mumbai and Chairman Bosma Mumbai. I welcome Dr. J. Ramchandran, Founder and Chancellor of AMET University. I welcome Dr. Rajesh Ramchandran, Pro-Chancellor, AMET University. I welcome Colonel Dr. G. Villivakkam, Pro-Chancellor, Academics, Dr. Deepa Rajesh, Vice President, Dr. Sangeeta Arvind, Joint Registrar, Professor K. Saidu, CEO of all the three campuses, representatives, officials from PG Shipping MMP, and porters, representatives from the various shipping companies, senior persons from Classification Society, Mr. Srinivasa Rao, employees, the Principal, Vice Chancellor and Registrar of AMET University, Principal HOD from AMET Institute of Science and Technology, Captain Karthik, and of AMET University, our own faculty members, executives and staff of AMET City College. A hearty welcome to you all and thank you for coming. We'll proceed with the next events.
Thank you, sir. I request Honorable Dr. J. Ramachandran, Chairman of AMET City College and Founder and Chancellor of AMET University, to deliver the presidential address.
I would like to thank and welcome everybody who have come to attend this function. First of all, because of my eye surgery, I have to wear the glasses and speak to you. And I am really very much thankful to Captain Shankar Shukla. With his busy schedule, I never seen a person traveling like this. With his busy schedule, given his consent to inaugurate this institution. And I wholeheartedly welcome him for his acceptance and for being here with us. And of course, Sayed is the pillar of the institution. And I am coming first time here, though I wanted to come many times. But yes, he and Captain IVR had done this institution with a class, with a tasteful, architecture and interiors. And I also thank them. And dear Mr. Villivakkam, Mr. Rajendran, and Pro-Chancellor, our AMET University, Rajesh, and other people who have been attending this institution. Actually, AMET is there for the past 30 years. Not just there, we have been doing so many things and very committed in bringing up the maritime education and making the maritime education and producing the marine engineers and captains or officers to become internationally known or unknown seafarers. And AMET is produced so far more than 20,000 people, and they are all working, just not working in the international shipping companies, but also they have been promoted and now they have come to a stage where they are controlling or managing the companies with a high profile. Here I got some guests from other companies. I welcome them also. Mr. Vineet Pamban, Anglo-Eastern, Mr. Yistar Raj, NYK Ship Management, Captain Raj, OSM Flow, Mr. Vinay Gupta, Captain Ram Kumar, Captain Arun Kumar, the dignitaries who have come from other shipping companies. I would like to mention to Captain Sankalp Shukla. AMET has come a long way. In fact, if you see that when we wanted to start the maritime education in 1993, that time Government of India Director General of Shipping was not permitting the private sector to come into the maritime education. We have gone all the way. We have approached 2-3 institutions in the world, 2-3 countries in the world, and we have finally settled with the Glasgow College of Nautical Studies, who have come here, inspected our facilities, interacted with our faculty, and finally, that time, Captain Villivakkam was the director, a known figure in the maritime education industry. He was skeptical about it. He was saying that no Britisher will accept India's, India coming up with this kind of setup. But it is a great surprise. After 2 days of going around and seeing the facilities and the tie-ups, I had the tie-up with Madras Port Trust and then Anna University for computer education labs and other things. He was really impressed, and after 2 days of visits, I remember he was mentioning that you get ready tomorrow for signing the MOU. And it was started like that. The HND program was started. 1 year here and 1 year there, and training program was very successful because of the British certificate, and the students, now I can't call them no more as boys, they are sitting in very, very high positions in different institutions, in different marine shipping industry. Not only that, sir, we have been always associating ourselves with the mariners. Not only promoting the maritime education, also want to identify, recognize the mariners who have been doing service to the industry. When we started Maritime University, it was the first time when we approached the UGC. That time it was very difficult to get the degree for our marine engineers and nautical science people. We are associated with Birla Institute and associated with Allahabad University for MBA and all. We thought we must have a university exclusively for maritime education. I went and approached and discussed with the then secretary and then the chairman of UGC and told them this is an upcoming, of course it is a very old education and industry, but in India, there is no university, and people who are studying for 4 years in BA, they have been given only 4 years completion certificate, but no, must be senior people must be knowing about it. So when I insisted, they were very positive, and they have accepted to consider it on a special case, and Minister also that time was very positive, and first time in India a maritime university was established. Because after that IME came into existence, and IME was started by that minister. And when we wanted to appoint a Vice Chancellor, with great difficulties, it was not accepted by the UGC secretary and then UGC team. There were about 3 people for selection of the Vice Chancellor. That they always used to say. And even our new Vice Chancellor also has been selected like that. I have to literally fought with them or beg with them to tell them, to make them to understand, only a mariner has to be the Vice Chancellor of this university. And I made Captain Suresh Bharadwaj the first Vice Chancellor of this Maritime University. And after we became university, we have been recognizing, acknowledging the services being done by the mariners, seniors, and who have been working for the industry for so many years. And first, from the University honoris causa, first honoris causa was given to Captain Guha, who was with Valam, and though he has, at that time he was retired, but still we offered him the honoris causa doctorate. And then we have given the opportunity, and also, though many people don't know about his services, but Captain Francis Joseph of A.P. Muller, that time General Manager, I was attending one program of Singapore mariners function. The then Captain Lars Christensen, Managing Director of A.P. Muller Singapore that time, he and Francis working together, he was mentioning Captain Francis Joseph opened the doors for Indians to many shipping industries, particularly A.P. Muller in Singapore. So from that onwards, I was thinking this man has to be honored. And he was the one who brought a tie-up with AMET also. A.P. Muller AMET tie-up had come into existence about 28 years back because of him.
1995, sir. 1995.
1995. The first batch students, many of them were selected by A.P. Muller that time. So we called him, we invited him. In one of our convocations, we have offered him the doctorate honoris causa to honor his services to serve for serving the Indian seafarers. And recently, last year, we have invited, but been very successful. I remember when I went to Hong Kong to meet Uniman Shipping Company, Mr. Mandarpe. Yeah. So, when I went to meet him, there was one Captain Demelo. He was looking after the crew management, and he had directed me to go and meet Mr. Rajvanshi. That was the time they were setting up the office. It was of course, slightly considerably bigger office, and that was the time they started. And I have seen Mr. Rajvanshi, he is an engineer, his efforts of bringing in fleet management company, and now I think they are managing about 550 and 600 ships. In this 25 years, the company has grown like anything under the leadership of Mr. Rajvanshi. So we have requested him, we have called him, we have invited him to accept our honoris causa doctorate. Last year we have given the doctorate to him. And this year, to tell you, to share with you, we have selected 3 persons for honoris causa doctorate. One is, of course, Captain Shankar Shukla will be very happy to know that. I have already shared with him. Captain Rajesh Tandon from the industry. We have already requested him, sent our offer, and he has accepted. This is going to be in the convocation on 17th. And another candidate, another doctorate is going to be given to one Captain Sastha Gill, who was our first cadet, and brilliant boy, who I can very rightly, can claim that he had come up so well, and he was the one to set up set up in Chennai, and he went to Philippines, and then he was the joint managing director of Norwegian ship, the Tom Shipping Company, and now he is the managing director of, I think, crew department of B ships. So to appreciate him, to appreciate our alumni, we are inviting him to accept the doctorate on 17th. Like, same, one of our students, one Joe Almeida, who is from Angola. Sonagar. Angola. He was a cadet, I think 96.
Yes, sir. Through Balam. We came through Balam.
Valam. I think Valam had the credit, and Captain Ramaswamy was bringing in many students from Angola. And he also now raised to the level of chairman of the Sonagar company that was born by the government. That is a very senior position, and this man had really worked hard, and he had the confidence of the management of the government, and now he is sitting in Texas as the chief executive officer of Sonagar Shipping Company. And very proudly, we are announcing the doctorate to him. First of all, as a board student. Second, for his hard work, and with his efficiency, he rose up to this occasion. So, Captain Suklaji, we are very deeply associated with the industry. And we could have given doctorates to many people just like that. You know, some universities, I don't want to name them, universities are calling the actors and actors and all. But we are very professional, and we would like to encourage mariners thoroughly. So this is how AMET is committed, and also there are many scholarships being offered to the students. Like I always discuss and try to promote the rural students. Many shipping companies are here. I request them, please look at the rural students or lower income group students from that lower income group family. And they may not have the style of coming for the interview. They may not have the knowledge of spoken English because they are not educated from the convents or from the English medium schools. But ultimately, shipping industry interest is to see that somebody who has been trained. Of course, you have been now associating from selection of the cadets. And AMET is, or any education institution is putting its efforts to bringing up to educated. And shipping companies again taking them for training. After doing all this, if the boy is not staying in the industry or not staying and not interested in serving the industry and wants to quit after 1 or 2 voyages or after 6 months or 1 year, after 2-3 voyages, then everybody's effort, not only the parents. Parents just block their income or sell their properties and educate them. But if they don't stay back, it is a loss to the industry, loss to everybody's efforts. So I request you to kindly look at the people from the rural background, people from the lower income group who have got commitments, who got sisters to be married, who got father or mother to be taken care, a small house to be built. That kind of commitment, if he works for another 10 years only, he can make it. So that kind of committed people, that kind of students or that kind of educated people, you have to consider them for the, I am requesting the people from the industry, and I am requesting FOSMA chairman also to think about it. We have specially introduced one scheme for fishermen, thinking on these lines. We have introduced one special scheme for fishermen giving 30% scholarship. There are 2 reasons. Not only that underdeveloped community is going to be developed, and also again to keep it in mind that the industry has to be served properly. So the fishermen community, we have approached the fishermen community, or our marketing people have traveled from Orissa to Kanyakumari, and that side also. A team was going from Kanyakumari to this Chennai side, and Orissa from from Orissa to Chennai side. We have been giving pamphlets, we have been asking some of the people here, marketing people. We have been asking these people to go and sit with the fishermen community, talk to the parents, and explain to them that this is a wonderful opportunity for us. There is a maritime education for you. You can become captains of the ship. You can become good seafarers in the international shipping companies. All that we explain to them. We give them 30% scholarship. Sir, I would like to tell the shipping companies, we are helping you to make the people to stay in the industry. They are the people who born with the sea, swim in the sea. Even catamaran is failing, they can come back and swimming back to the shore. So they will not be afraid of the rough sea. They will not be afraid of all these, tough times they are going to face in the sea. So they will stay back in the industry, and this kind of people, to encourage this kind of people, I have identified the fishermen and we are giving them some special scholarship. I know that after Captain Chakal Shukla has taken over, I'm sorry, Captain Chakal Shukla has, I have to mention all this because you are the right person, you are on top of the industry, and if this information, if it goes to you or goes through you, it will be helpful to the young boys and young students and for the maritime education and as well as for the industry also. So I have seen him working terribly hard. I never seen FOSMA, Chennai or any other industry people traveling like this. One day I was attending FOSMA dinner, and I was looking for him. They said he has just come from Germany. And that was the dinner night at about 8:39 I asked him. And when I met him, he said he's leaving early in the morning to Cyprus. So that way he has been, even now, very difficult to get a date for inauguration. I want him to come and see how AMET is performing and AMET is doing well. So I requested him and he had given his consent. He came all the way. And I see FOSMA is more visible nowadays. And he had already brought in simulators for his 2 centers. And also I must be thankful to him. First time IMEC is sponsoring Indian cadets under your leadership. That's a very great achievement. So I thank him for that. And for his services, AMET, I would like to remember in his name, Captain Shankar Shukla's name. There will be a gold medal for the first coming student years to come. And also, I would like to offer him at least 10 students sponsored by FOSMA will be educated by us with 50% scholarship. 5 students from marine engineering side, 5 students from nautical science side. And we will not interfere. You can select anybody for that matter. FOSMA can identify the students and sponsor and recommend. We will definitely bear the expenses of the fees of 50%. And also, I would like to thank you for accepting AMET as associate member. Very recently, they had a board meeting in which they have accepted us as their associate member. I am thankful to him for coming here, for making his presence here, and I think his continuation in the office of FOSMA will bring more better opportunities for Indian maritime education and Indian industry. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. In addition to giving the history of AMET, I would like to highlight 2 points. Mainly, of course, he has spoken very many things. One is his efforts to retain the seafarers in the industry. Yes, as a non-seafarer, your view and your concern is very much appreciated, sir. And I'm sure those who are from the industry, they all have the same problem. People do live the sea life for various reasons too early. And second, very appreciable thing is about the sea fishermen community. AMET has identified, and we are doing a lot to them. And of course, the third offer to Swasma and Captain Sankar Shukla is about 50% offer. Very many thanks to you, sir, for all the offers, which will definitely bring out the best from the seafarers. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I request Honorable Dr. J. Ramachandran, Chairman of AMET City College, to honor the Chief Guest with a show.
Sure.
I request Dr. Sangeeta Albert, Additional Registrar of AMET, to honor the Chief Guest with a plate. I request Dr. Deepa Rajesh to introduce the Chief Guest.
A very pleasant morning to everyone. Who else would be more pertinent to grace this occasion than our chief guest, Captain Sankar Shukla, Managing Director, Crew Service Center, Bernard Schoolet Ship Management India Private Limited, Mumbai, and Chairman, Foreign Owners Representatives and Shipmanners Association, Mumbai. Sir, who has joined BSN as a cadet in 1995 and sailed as a master till 2007. The same year, he has joined the Chennai office as a fleet personnel manager. He then took a break in 2009 to complete his master's degree in MSc, International Shipping Logistics, Supply Chain Management and Port Policies from University of Plymouth. He then joined back BSN as the Marine Superintendent. After adding another cap to his already enriched cap, Sir was promoted with his rich experience and expertise to crew manager in the year February 2010. Thereafter, there was no looking back. He was further elevated to the Deputy Director in the year 2012 and Director in the year 2014. Currently, as we all know, Sir is the Chairman of FOSMA. What a pleasure to have you, Sir. We welcome you.
Now I would request Captain Sankar Shukla, Chairman, FOSMA, Mumbai, to deliver the Chief Guest address.
Honorable Chancellor, dignitaries on the dais, fellow colleagues from other companies, and ladies and gentlemen, a very, very good morning. It's an honor for me to be invited as chief guest for inauguration of an AMET campus. Because let me start by saying that our Honorable Chancellor had a vision of maritime education. I remember in 1995 going and doing a PhD course at the campus that was there in Saligram. Small place, very renowned name over there, who was running the show, Captain Villivakkam. and thereon, the first private college to have a tie-up with UK, where we were getting people with HND, that is Higher National Diploma, if I am correct. That was a vision. Not only that, then later on I saw that AMET has become a deemed university. The first private deemed university in India which is having maritime education. And who was the Vice Chancellor then? Another stalwart, Captain Suresh Bharadwaj. For him, there was no looking back. See how the vision started. Small, how it expanded, and where it has reached today. Today, I believe there are 3 campuses. This is the first one in the city. We have one in Kanatur, and the Knowledge Park is at
Tenpatina.
That is what visionary is. And again, Sir was talking about the doctorates being given by AMET. Now, when AMET identifies somebody and gives an honorary doctorate, that means something. That means that person has contributed significantly to the maritime industry, and that is why he is being identified by AMET and the doctorate is given. And so, thank you so much for giving it to Captain Rajesh Tandon. He has contributed quite a bit to the industry. In fact, he took the Indian industry to the international forum. He was chairman of AMET for quite a few years, and that's how Indians are recognized today in AMET. So AMET University is a university that is of universal standing. Not only, sir, have you trained Indians, you've also trained quite a few Nigerians and other nationalities.
Djibouti and Zangolians.
Djibouti and Zangolians. So it is showing that India is a place where you can get educated to global standards. And trust me, anybody who has been educated in India and universities like AMET have a standing internationally. What was very important is we have so many cadets who are passing out of AMET, and now again look at the vision. These cadets of mine, when they come back, they need to do competency courses, obviously. So the city campus is now doing that. It is an honor to inaugurate this because what I understand is the cadets who've been sailing, who've passed out of AMET would be given a certain discount, if I'm correct, when they come for their competency courses. I mean, that is what a cadet looks at, and it is a long-term commitment of AMET towards the cadets, and the cadets would obviously love to come back to AMET to do their competency courses. So, sir, again, a vision that has gone far. Now, the maritime education is changing. We recently had the Global Maritime India Summit in Mumbai, which was inaugurated by the Honorable Prime Minister virtually. And there were all big biggies over there, Chief Minister, Chief Ministers, or Chief Minister? Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister, and things like that, people like that came down and inaugurated for the inauguration. And I was lucky to be in one of the forums. It was a closed-door forum, it was only by invite. It was a forum which we had CEOs from various industry functions. And I was glad to hear that the Indian government has decided to completely revamp their examination system. And it was a couple of years back, and again, it has to do with Chennai. Chennai is very nostalgic to me because I grew up here. So I'm actually a Chennai boy. I speak Tamil, so in Bombay, when they hear my name Sankalp Shukla speaking Tamil, they get totally confused. So, it was on a flight from Mumbai to Chennai that it so happened, DG Shipping that time, Mr. Amitabh Kumar, he was coming for inauguration of something in AMET, and I was taking a flight to come for some work here in my office, and we were seated together. So he said, I'm trying to figure out how to, get more seafarers trained as quickly as possible. So I said, sir, training is not the problem. The problem is the examination system. And he said, okay, tell me, how can we revamp our examination system? And I told him, sir, everywhere else in the world, you do not have to clear your writtens to give your orals, which is the case here in India. In a lot of countries, like for example, when I went for my mates to UK, I finished my orals before I gave my writtens. So I told him there are three functions, that is writtens, orals and your courses. As long as these three functions are completed, you don't have to worry what is the cycle. As long as it is completed, a person should be issued the certificate of competence. So he said that's an excellent idea. But for some reason, a committee was created where we were supposed to re-look at the examination system. We had only one meeting, and a lot of people were against this system that I had suggested, and it was shelved. But now my understanding is the complete examination system is going to be revamped. They've already started during COVID times to have that remote examination, but you had to have cameras, at this angle and that angle. If you get the angle wrong, you're failed. So they're having a relook at that, and I think that will make a big change in the maritime education system. Also, as you all are aware, the STCW regulations are being revamped. Suggestions have been put, and I think it is next year in June or something that comments are supposed to come in further. And one of the things that they are looking is to again revise the complete STCW when it comes to competency courses. Because gone are the days where you look at conventional engines, chart work is still a part, whereas at one time it was told that there's going to be a decision to scrap charts on board completely, which for safety reasons were retained, but the focus was on ECDIS. So we will be seeing a complete revamp of the STCW regulations which govern the competency courses. So again, it will be universities like AMET that will be in the forefront, because there will be a lot of education that is based on, yes, simulators, but now artificial intelligence, virtual reality. It's the digital era that is coming. And I see that again with a vision, this building has been taken with extra space for growth. And sir, again your vision will help that growth. When the new STCW comes, we need much more space. Anyways, I bored you all enough, and once again I thank you sir for inviting me here. Your vision should continue. We are there to support, and FOSMA is glad that AMET has accepted taking the associate membership request, because we were very clear when we rewrote our articles of association, because we had to rewrite the article of associations to get associate members. But we were very, very clear that when the board has its meeting and when we get the applications for associate membership, we will be very selective, like how our Honorable Chancellor is very selective about the doctorate. So we'll be very selective, and we had our last board meeting where it was put up that AMET will be there, and it was unanimously accepted by the board. I think that speaks a lot more. And sir, I have also had the honor of working with a lot of your alumni. In fact, Sardar Gill and me were in the AMET recruitment and training committee together. He's an excellent person, very professional. And I'm also proud to say that my branch office manager in Chennai, Mr. Rajiv Panikat, he's also a he's an AMET boy. So once again, thank you very much. I'm sorry if I bored you too much, but thanks for listening to me. Thank you.
Sir, you did not bore us. You have given a lot of information to us. And just to mention 2 points among whatever you said about the language. At one time, we had 13 different nationalities in AMET, sir. And with 600 students from 13 different countries. And we have Captain Karthik here, who has learned Portuguese, talking to them, and I think he is as fluent as in Tamil. Tamil and the Portuguese fluency is same for Captain Karthik. You can imagine the number of boys he would have to deal with, and is that about the language. And about the exam revamping, yesterday evening 6 o'clock I attended the BGS meeting. It was scheduled day by yesterday, but then it was postponed yesterday evening 6 o'clock. 6 to 7 we were discussing about, they have come out with some 17 agendas. Hopefully something will turn up, and in the future meetings I will inform you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Rajesh Ramachandran, Executive Director of AMET City College and Pro-Chancellor of AMET University, to deliver the felicitation address.
Most respected Chancellor Dr. Ramachandran, Chief Guest of the Day, Captain Sandra Shukla, and all the dignitaries on the dais, my colleagues from AMET, and guest friends from the industry. A very good morning to all of you. A lot of things have been spoken enough. Chancellor has spoken about the journey of AMET for all these years. I will not take much of the time. I just want to congratulate a few people who are responsible for this event today. First of all, most importantly, our Chancellor, as our Chief Guest Shuklaji mentioned, for his vision. I grew up with this institution. I'm as old as, I'm a little older than the institution, so I've seen whatever is spoken today, I've seen while I was growing. So this is all his efforts, all his vision. And fortunately for him, there are people like Mr. Saidu, Captain Ivia, who can take his vision and dream, move it into reality. So I would like to congratulate the Chancellor first, and then Captain Ivia and Mr. Saidu for making it a reality. Because post-COVID, we were busy with other things, and the new campus in Tenpatnam. But still, the consistent, I call it pressure from the Captain and Professor Saidu, made this whatever we are sitting and looking at today a reality. So special congratulations and thanks to Captain and Professor Saidu. And also my colleagues from AMET who've been a part of making this event, making this institution come up. Once again, thank you all of you. Thanks for coming. Special thanks to guests from the industry. And sir, Captain Shuklani, thanks. Thank you so much for making this more momentous and special event for us. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Now I would request Chief Executive Officer of AMET City College, Professor K. Saidu, to propose the vote of thanks.
Very good morning to everybody. One important information our Chancellor forgot to mention about your first Maritime University, first member of International Association of Maritime University. The first member.
Actually, Mr. Saidu is a person who can identify any 9 Indian student still. We can only see the students and we will not be able to identify them. My name voice, my person voice, and he is actually the library of AMET.
I am deep, it is such an honor bestowed upon me to deliver a vote of thanks for the remarkable occasion on AMET march towards a new glory on maritime education and training. At the outset, I would like to thank our chairman of AMET City College and the founder chancellor of AMET University for guiding his visionary initiative that has seen AMET as an iconic brand name growing in maritime education, training and research. I am deeply indebted to thank Captain Sankalp Shukla, Chairman FASMA and Managing Director of ESL for gracing this occasion and delivery of Chief Guest address. Thank you for the encouraging words, sir. I am pleased to thank our Executive Director of this unit, AMET City College, and Pro Chancellor of AMET University, Dr. Rajesh Ramachandran. Then our Managing Trustee, Madam Dr. Susila Ramachandran, on behalf of our Chancellor, and our meeting led Dr. G. Durvasaham, former Vice Chancellor of AMET University and Pro Chancellor Academics. Dr. Deepa Rajesh, Vice President Academics. Dr. Rajendran, Vice Chancellor of AMET University. Mr. Kanigala, Senior Vice President of AMET University. Dr. Jayaprakash will register. Dr. Sangeeta Alvi, Additional Registrar. Our dedicated principal, Dr. Ali Ramakrishna. Actually, this is a man, actually, most of them lives here actually. It's a foreign, the first home actually. For Dr. Ramakrishna, very difficult, very rare to get such a principal actually. Today, and we are running the MBA board actually, but university, Dr. Gopal University. Principal of Dr. Gopal Srinivas and Dr. Karthik is heading the Center of Excellence. Thank you for this. And the HODs of AMET University and AMET Institute of Science and Technology. And we got a lot of our farmers of Professor Balasubramanian is here and Mr. Madikam is here. All these other farmer AMET staff also here actually. And Mr. Mohan, E. Mohan. And all our faculty who is associated with AMET University and AMET City College. Dr. Rajendran, Dr. Prem Kumar, Dr. Putri Sesadri, Dr. Hari Pillai. Putri is one of the seniority actually. Just only mention the name. And Dr. Madikam is here. Dr. Madikam is still passenger ship actually. Dr. Yarmad is not a passenger ship. What's up there? Road management and Dr. Madikam is here.
Sir, a lot of them are ex-BSN.
Yes, he is.
Now I wonder why I am recruiting from outside because they are all coming to AMET.
And thank all our teaching and non-teaching staff of AMET University and AMET City College. And who are involved in this project for successful project. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I request all to raise for national anthem.
Shubha
Please join for high tea. It is arranged in room number F01.
கடை போட்டீங்களா?